Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And today
we're both sick.
Yeah, my throat hurts with every word I say. Welcome to our new video of the series
Learning German with Joss and
Janik. Today I'm going to explain you and Joss how to sound like a native German. Because I'm the best example for this.
He's the worst. Actually, his parents, every time I talk to them, they're like, don't listen to Janik. He's weird.
So for this video we have 5 categories and the first one is pronunciation. For this we're gonna look at some letters or 2 letter combinations that Joss is usually struggling with.
Ja. I'm already amazing at pronunciation.
Also, I'm Kim Kardashian.
Hallo, wie geht es dir? That
Hallo.
sounded horrible.
Hallo.
That sounded horrible. I usually don't speak so bad. Then, under pressure, I suck.
So, we're gonna start with CH.
It's like a cat.
Don't make it sound too aggressive, because it's not
Yeah.
okay, it's more like Ich liebe dich.
That's how he got me. Yeah. Some other things that I've heard when people are learning, they say Ich liebe dich.
Next one is SP.
That one is sh.
Exactly. In English you would say Sport. In German you would say Sport.
Sport.
Not Sport.
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 Also, don't overpronounce the R. That's when you sound French.
Yeah, he always tells me I sound French.
The next one on the list is A with the 2 dots. Umlaut.
Okay, so I don't know how you guys pronounce it, you weirdos, but I pronounce it with like an A. Like if somebody hugs you and then...
That's totally what it is. It's not A, it's not E, it's E. It's like in between. It's a mix between E and A.
Oh, that's, I hate when they say that. I hate when they say that. It's a mix between A and B. I'm like, what is it in between A and B? There's nothing.
Alright, then we have O with the 2 dots.
I feel so fancy every time I say that. Oh, to be so schön.
Ich höre means I hear. And Joss always says
Ich höre.
and it sounds more like I slut.
Prostitute.
Prostitute. Last one of those with the 2 dots is the U with the dots. U umlaut. U.
Sometimes A. Oh.
No.
I hate it.
Okay, you would find it in words like Uber. It's like Uber, but with
Uber.
Ü.
Oh my god.
Thumbs up for this. Okay, and the last one for this category is EU, as in Europe.
EU. Europa?
No, that's wrong.
It's like in Spanish. EU.
Cutie.
Europa?
Europa.
No.
Yeah, of course, Europa.
I've never heard that before.
Alright, this was category number 1. Now we keep going to expressions. These are slang words that you might or might not learn in a German class, but that are used by Germans all the time. We have the word na toll. What does it mean?
We always say that, and you guys is one of our most requested questions.
Yeah, what does na toll mean?
Not toll. Not toll means like, oh great, but sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like when something bad happens, you say, oh great. Like not toll.
Exactly. Moin.
Oh, moin.
Good morning.
Like, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, actually it doesn't only mean good morning, it basically means hello.
I wanted to say the Bavarian one.
Okay, say it.
I love it way more than moin. Servus.
Oh my God.
Servus.
Was geht?
Was geht? It's like, what's up?
It's like, what up?
I have one that I say when I want to look cool.
Okay,
to
say
the kids. I say, na klar.
Na.
I always say, na klar. Like,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, na klar means of course, but on the other side you can have war ja klar.
Das war ja klar. Natürlich.
It was obvious, no surprise. Kein Plan.
I've never heard you saying that. You're such a liar.
I
Fake
say that
news.
all the time. Kein Plan, what does it mean?
No, I don't have any plans today. Let's go.
I don't know.
Party.
It basically means I don't know. Kein Ding.
Kein Ding.
Yeah.
Kein Problem.
Yeah. It's the same as no problem.
I want to say one that you guys should know because I use it when I want to look cool and young and fresh.
Say it.
I say heftig,
Yeah.
which is like dope. Das war voll heftig, Bruder.
Oh my God, no. No, not that. Okay, next one is Alter.
Alter.
We have Alter and Alter Schwede.
You've never said
Of course.
anything like this
Yeah, I
in
did.
your life.
I have. You could say like Alter as in dude. Come on. So tell me something that offends me.
Du bist so hässlich.
Alter, geht's noch? Geht's noch is another one.
Geht's noch is like, and one more.
Geht's noch is like, are you still okay up here?
Like, are you dumb? Are you verrückt?
Alter Schwede, on the other hand, basically means my God.
Alter Schwede.
Alter Schwede is like old Swedish man. Next word is geil.
Geil. It's like cool.
It's awesome.
It's like sick.
And geil actually means horny.
No.
Yeah.
I've said that to your parents. I swear.
Yeah, because everybody uses it as awesome.
Don't lie to me, dude.
Lecker.
Lecker wie vom Bäcker. It's delicious.
Delicious. Okay, the last word is ja.
Yeah. That's how your sister always tells you this. It's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, sure. That's like a thing that Germans say. Ja, it's basically, lick my ass. But it's not a bad thing to say. Everybody says it. Let's keep going to the third category, which is German sayings. Now, we have looked at some sayings in an earlier video, but here are 4 more sayings that you can hear very often in Germany. So, I'm gonna tell you the German one, and you have to tell me what it means.
Okay.
Das geht mir voll auf den Geist.
Let's get me a.
Voll auf den Geist.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was Geist bedeutet.
Ghost.
That makes me completely over the ghost. That's putting a lot of pressure on me.
It's getting on my nerves. It annoys me.
Oh, it annoys me. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to sound like a German and somebody's annoying you, you're gonna be like,
Du gehst mir voll auf den Geist. Spaß!
Spaß!
Ich drehe durch.
Ich drehe durch. I have heard that before. Like, I don't care about it.
No, it's like I'm going crazy.
I'm going crazy.
I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out, dude. I need that one in my life.
Das ist total bescheuert.
Oh my god. Your sister uses that.
Here's the background story. When we made the video about me trying the chili habanero, she watched it and afterwards she said, Janik, du bist so bescheuert.
Bescheuert? You are stupid.
You're so stupid.
You're so stupid.
Yeah. Last one for this category is a sentence that you should only say to your friends that know your type of humor and that are not gonna get pissed at you.
Okay.
It's du kannst mich mal. You can
do me.
Me.
Time.
One time. What does it mean?
You could get it.
No.
No?
The longer version of this sentence would be du kannst mich mal am Arsch lecken.
Am Arsch lecken?
Yeah.
Du kannst mich mal am Arsch lecken. You can kiss my ass one time.
Lick.
Lick my ass? You lick? That's horrible. You can lick my ass. Like, F you.
Exactly. It's like F you.
It's very rare to hear people really saying bad words to
True.
other people. They say scheiße, but that's pretty much it. In Mexico, you can go say bad words and it's like normal.
It's just that we are all saints.
Oh my god.
Let's go on to the fourth category, which is mumbling.
Oh, that's totally Janik's category.
Okay.
He can teach you the best.
If you want to sound like a real German, you have to mumble a little bit.
All the German that you've learned in classes, he's gonna throw it to the trash and now he's gonna show you like how to speak badly, like a lazy person.
Yeah, you have to speak like a lazy person a little bit. That's exactly what you have to do. Basically, whenever you have en in the end of a verb,
Like?
for example, machen.
Oh yeah.
We don't say machen, we say machen.
Spielen.
Spielen. We like cut out the e. Einen. I see a tree, you would say ich sehe einen Baum.
Ein Baum.
Ein Baum.
Ein
It's like
Baum.
it's not einen, it's like ein, a little bit longer the n.
This is the worst education you guys could ever get.
Very important, guys, if you want to sound like me.
If you want to speak bad German, like people that are lazy, then do that.
The next one is ich habe. You don't say ich habe, you say ich hab without the e.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously you can say both, but a lot of people say ich hab Hunger. Ich hab mir eine PlayStation gekauft. And the last one, nicht. A lot of people, me, would say nicht without the t. Ich weiß es nicht.
Oh, true. I don't say.
Yeah, see? Without the t.
Oh my god, my mind just got blown up, dude.
Yeah. Let's get to the last category, the real world use, which is a quiz basically.
I know.
It's a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation in German, and you have to use the words that fit for that specific case.
Okay.
You can look at the list of words, okay?
Okay. Oh my god, nein, warum? Warum mit Banana krumm?
So I'm walking up to you and I say, hey,
Was geht?
was geht? Exactly. And I say, was machst du später?
Kein Plan. Und du?
Ich gehe in ein mexikanisches Restaurant.
Lecker.
Ah, lecker. Ich wollte zuerst mit dir gehen, aber dann hat Juanita gefragt, ob sie mit mir gehen kann.
Alter!
Wie findest du Juanita?
Juanita ist eine Hure. Sie geht mir voll auf den Geist.
Yeah, correct. Ja, sie redet ein bisschen viel.
Ich finde das toll. No, sie ist total bescheuert.
Aber sie sieht gut aus.
Na toll.
Aber du siehst natürlich besser aus.
Ja, ja. I can say ja, ja.
Exactly. You're like, yeah, sure.
No, but I don't mean it with yeah, sure. I mean it with like, lick my ass.
Wir können auch zu dritt essen gehen.
In deine Traume? Ihr könnt mich mal.
Oh! Wir können nicht mal was.
Mein Arsch lecken.
Okay.
Lecken?
Ja, lecken.
Lecken.
Okay, so that was the conversation.
Wer ist Juanita?
Wer ist Juanita? Yeah, there you have it, guys. This is how you can use the words that we practiced in a real conversation.
I'm still angry, dude.
And now,
What the hell?
and now just sounded like a real German.
War ja klar.
Ja, klar.
So let us know if we've missed something and you have some other cool words that you can use to sound more like a local. And maybe we can do a part 2 at one point, or how to sound like a Mexican.
What we could do is, for the both of us, how to sound like a Spanish native speaker
From Spain.
from Spain.
Oh, that would be cool. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you would like to see that video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you learned something too.
And probably when you're seeing this video, we're in Mexico.
Yeah.
So if you see us walking on the streets somewhere in your city, say hi to us. We would love to get to meet you. If we do any meetups or anything, you're gonna find it on our Instagram.
Yeah, follow
pages.
us. Have a nice day. See you next week.
Cheers.
Adios, muchachas.
Cheers.